Crock Posse, Aunt Lou here, and today we are going to make apple dumplings in a crock pot.
Oh, having a whole lot of fun! Oh!
Just as good as I remember.
Hi, and welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes with the good old boy.
And Aunt Lou.
And today we are cooking up crock pot apple dumplings. It's fall, or getting there. We're almost into fall right now as we're taping this. Apples are starting to come into fruition. I started to say in bloom. In season. It's apple season. It's picking season for y'all who know what it's like to be living around apple orchards. It's exciting time. And, well, what else is exciting is Aunt Lou has a really good recipe that involves apples and crescent rolls and lots of sugar and cinnamon.
Yeah.
I'm a happy person. I'm very glad she came up today. So tell me, Aunt Lou, what do we need to make these amazing dumplings?
Well, first, you gotta know, this recipe was a hand-me-down recipe that I got whenever I worked at my old job. And the first time I ever made them, I took them to a cookout. And there were people there that I didn't know. And a guy named Rex looks at me and he says, "You know what, honey?" He said, "Next time we have one of these, you don't have to come if you don't want to. Just make sure you send these." So, I mean, it's really that good. So, we're going to take 3 tubes of crescent rolls, 2 sticks of butter, a cup and a half of sugar, a tablespoon of cinnamon, a 12-ounce can of a Mountain Dew type.
I think you said in the blog that you use Citrus Drop.
Yeah, I use Citrus Drop from Kroger.
Mountain Lightning, you think of the different names like it. You know, the green stuff.
Yeah. And then 3 apples peeled and sliced.
Yep. And
so you're going to want 24 slices. And so if you're, like mine, slicer, it does 10 a piece. And so I get to eat 6 pieces of apple while I'm doing this.
Our apple slicer only did 8, so I didn't get
I didn't get any extra apple. And so anyway, first thing you're going to do is get your crescent rolls out, and you'll want these to be, like, you don't want them real warm to where they just kind of fall apart in your hands, but you don't want them so cold that they won't stretch around the apple pieces. And then while Mikey's getting the crescent rolls out, we're going to start wrapping the apple slices.
And if you notice, I've got my apples, they're sliced up, and I put them in a bowl of water because apples, when they hit the air, you can even kind of see they're kind of turning brown. I put them in a bowl full of water so that the air can't get to most of them. I know you can also use like citric acid, like Fruit Fresh, or maybe some lemon and put in there. I don't have any lemon, so I didn't get a chance to do that. So bowl of water keeps them from going brown. If you don't, they're going to turn brown. Guess what? They're still good apples.
Yeah, they're still really good.
I'm the only bad apple in this shop.
Amen. I'm an angel. Okay, so you're going to take your sliced 2 sticks of butter and put them into your bowl with your sugar. Maybe. And then you add in your cinnamon. And then at home it usually takes about a minute in the microwave, and it'll melt this down, and then you stir it all up. And Mikey's going to get going on wrapping the apples.
So, Lou, you said you've never seen the Apple Dumpling Gang?
I have not.
I thought of the artistic symmetry involved with this because we're making apple dumplings. And if y'all know who starred in the Apple Dumpling Gang was Bill Bixby. Do you know who Bill Bixby is?
Should I?
Rest his soul. You don't know? Bill Bixby, the original Incredible Hulk. Did you ever watch Incredible Hulk when you were a kid? What happened when David Banner, Bill Bixby, got mad? He turned green.
Oh my god.
That's all. Is that good? Just like that? Do you want the apple to be completely covered, or can
yeah,
it
well,
stick out?
it just, you kind of pinch it around.
Ah, I got it. Just like that.
And here.
One.
And we are using a casserole crock, and honestly I've never made this recipe in anything but a casserole crock, because with the casserole crock it lays them all out nice and neat. In a 6-quart you're just not going to have enough room to put them all out flat.
And it's probably going to kind of bunch them up a little bit.
Yeah.
So if you do, not saying you can't do it, but if you do, they're probably going to stick together a little bit.
Yeah.
Something else I'm going to do right now is I'm going to drain my apples, since I'm going to be messing with them all at the same time. That way I'm not getting a bunch of water in my
Yeah, we don't
Press
need
it
extra
almost.
liquid in this because you're gonna have plenty of liquid, and if you have extra liquid,
We're not making apple soup.
no, it will kind of hinder the baking process.
So as we're heating up our, oh look, it's heated up. As we're doing that, and as we are putting our apples together, we'll speed up the tape so you don't have to watch us do the boring part. Hey, but we will let you see that Aunt Lou burns herself too. I'm not the only one.
I didn't want you to feel alone.
If you want to know just how related we are, Aunt Lou's got a lame foot because old people shouldn't jump on trampolines, right?
No, I did fine jumping on trampolines. It's running across trampolines that's not a good idea, apparently.
We're a hot mess around here. But we're going to speed up the tape, and we will start talking to you again once the apples are wrapped. In 3, 2, 1. And there is the last one. Is there a spot? You got a spot?
Yep.
Squeeze you know, those kind of look like the wontons, you know, from the Chinese wontons, only so much better than meat in the middle. Apples. Alright, so now what's next, Lou?
Okay, now, whoa.
I'm doing the dishes.
Now you take every dish that you've brought out, and you get this stirred up nice and good. Your butter is going to be on top. So, I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but...
Not everybody can be like me.
So humble. So very humble.
And just like an apple, I'm appealing. So, okay, so you just poured over
you
the top?
don't get to do that joke anymore this episode.
But it's fun!
Uh-huh. So you just pour this over the top. Whoop. And that's
Oh my
where
gosh.
you get that nice, yummy brown color on top. And so you want to make sure that you get a little bit on everything.
How much trouble would I get if I just ate it like that?
Well, I think they recommend that you not eat raw dough.
Y'all, we haven't even cooked this yet, and it
smells
so good in our house.
Because you can smell the apples, you can smell the cinnamon.
That cinnamon just comes through.
Oh yeah. So, okay, let's see. You know me, I'm sugar princess. So, I'm making sure I get every last bit in there. And then, okay, you're going to...
This is the part that I was thinking was a little different. I'm wondering where the Mountain Dew comes in with all this.
That's what her recipe said. And so...
Pour it over the top?
Yep, you pour it over the top, but you kind of want to be careful to not get all your brown stuff off.
You don't want to wash that stuff off the top, yeah.
So you kind of just, or what I usually do, is I just kind of go in and around. So, and then it is going to fill up pretty high, but that all bakes down into it.
Soaks
so
up into
yummy.
into the dough and into the apples. Oh my gosh.
And
oh wow.
Yeah. You're gonna love it.
I'm looking. I can't wait to snap my fingers and come back and eat this. Really, I wish it was as fast for me as it is for you all.
Right.
But so we're gonna put a lid on it, and we're gonna put this on high for 5 to 6 hours. Is that right?
4 to 6.
4 to 6 hours. Or for you lucky boogers,
Wait,
it'll be a snap. Yes.
If your casserole crock does not cook evenly, I don't know, does Chris's? Do you know?
No. So
then
halfway through,
you'll want to rotate it because, yeah, like mine doesn't. So I rotate it every time.
Something about every casserole crock we've had, it's always been a little warmer on one side. You just got to watch it, especially because in a casserole crock, the most important part is the middle, and that's usually where it's going to take more time, is for that middle to get done. So yeah, absolutely rotate it, because you don't want to burn one side and have one side half done.
Right.
So about 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours in, just like that. But for you guys, it'll be done. And you don't have to worry about the rotation. You just have to be patient for the snap of a finger. In 3, 2, 1. And now the time has elapsed and it is time to eat. There's no further steps for this dish. It's simply bring it out and enjoy it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm fired up. Check it out. Ta-da! Look how all that has bubbled up.
Yeah, so that
looks
the
so
weird
good.
looking things right there, that's just because as it was baking, it bubbled up real high, and then
The
it
steam
just
bubbling up in it. Oh my gosh.
But yummy, yummy.
This kitchen smells so good right
Yeah,
now. The cinnamon and the apples. Oh, come on with it.
Get it all the way across.
I totally wish we would have got some ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you wanted to do an extra step in this, if you got a ceramic dish like this, you could totally sprinkle a little bit more sugar over the top of it and then put it under the broiler and get something crispy. I don't care what you do. I'm going to eat it just like this. But like on the side...
And those apples are just perfect.
Oh, look how your fork goes right through that. Check this out. Watch this. Right here. See that apple right there? Right through there. That looks so good.
That's why I gave you that side instead of this side, because that side...
I like the brown crispies.
Me too. I thought you would enjoy them. Enjoy.
Mmm. Oh!
Just as good as I remembered.
We don't have any ice cream.
But we do have milk.
We have milk.
Yummy, yummy. Whoa, that looks like whole milk, is it?
It is.
Yum.
I got a bigger glass.
What?
Oh
Helps
my
to soothe
gosh.
my tongue that I just burnt.
Yeah, this
It's
came
hot.
straight out of the...
Like it just got done.
Got unplugged and got done, and it is super hot.
It is just super
But
yummy.
that flavor, the
flaky, what are they called? Croissants?
yeah, no, well they were the crescent.
Crescent rolls.
Yeah.
There we go. The flaky crescent rolls around the just super soft apple with the cinnamon and
Those
so
those
good.
crescent rolls soak up everything that you put in there. I mean, you take a bite and you taste the sugar, you taste the apples. It's perfect. Oh my gosh.
See why I wanted this recipe? As
This
soon as
is
I had
absolutely a fall recipe.
it. It's one of those that she made them, and everybody in the office, there were about 30 of us girls, everybody wanted the recipe, so she wrote it out and just handed it out to all of us. And I can actually make this from memory. I've made it so many times.
My gosh,
It's
that is
awesome.
so good. That's one of the best dessert recipes I think we have on the site. That is, honestly, that one, every time I think about it or talk about it or taste that buttery, appley, sugary flavor, and then that cinnamon, nice little warm sweetness on top, it's slowly going up in rank. Oh!
There
It
goes
just hit
again.
number 1. Oh my gosh, y'all gotta make this. Y'all, if you watch the videos, you're gonna see a trend. There's nothing that we make on Cooking Chris's dishes that I don't like, okay? But there are certain dishes that are so good, and I don't mean this to sound rude, because I don't want to be rude and I love y'all, but I don't want to talk to you. I just want to keep eating.
Just want to
So if you notice, this is a triple bite demonstration. That should tell you just how good this is. I'm telling y'all right now, if you have any inkling of even possibly liking apples, make this dish.
Yeah,
if you want something sweet to make the in-laws happy, make this dish. If you don't like your
Dad
in-laws,
loves
eat it all in front of them and don't give them any because you're going to want to. That is so good.
Ooh, I wonder, talking about your in-laws, wonder if I can make this with peaches.
Oh, I bet your dad would love that.
That's what I'm thinking, because Dad loves peach stuff, so maybe.
You totally could. Because if you like take canned peaches, the peach slices,
That's what I'm thinking.
they're about the same size as the apples, so that would totally work. You know what?
Maybe.
You should maybe test it out up here first just to make sure.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
That's so
thank
good.
you.
Hey, I don't care what y'all think. I like this, but you should too. Make this, and if you like what you're seeing, give us a like down below by clicking that little thumbs up button. If you have not become a member of the Crock Posse, click the little subscribe button down below and welcome to the family that we call the Crock Posse. And click the little bell next to it too, and you'll know exactly when we put something up. You know what we're talking about. We're talking about
The dingling.
the dingling, and also whatever y'all do. Laugh often.
Eat good food.
I think I will. Oh,
Speak life.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Oh, 4 bites. It's that good.
Monday, I thought it was Friday. Today, I'm thinking it's Tuesday. And I went and I looked at my phone and it said, don't miss church on Sunday. And I'm like, well, they're sending that out early. No, church is 2 days away. Oh, I'm sure me lifting up my leg is not going to be a flattering shot.
The fun part about the software and stuff I have, I'm going to add in a fart sound. And do it pretty good.
Do not!
That would be so awesome.
If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us money, click the Patreon